Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We got 8 matchups on this NHL slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And if you guys want to get all the parlays I'm running every day, go ahead and hop in the premium Discord that I have in the link below. I'd love to have you guys in there. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Decent size slate today. Starting with the Ottawa Senators versus the St. Louis Blues. Ottawa opening up as road favorites at minus 120. St. Louis plus 100 with the over-under at 6.5. Ottawa coming into this matchup 11-12. The Blues 13-14-1. Head-to-head, St. Louis is 7-3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Ottawa coming off a Carolina loss. St. Louis on a 4-game losing streak coming off a Detroit loss. Ottawa, not a very good road team. They're just 4-12 on the road. 3-7 against St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis not playing well right now. Bad little stretch they're on with that 4-game losing streak. But Ottawa's just been so bad on the road here. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Blues plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton opening up as home favorites at minus 170. Tampa Bay plus 150 with the over-under at 6.5. Tampa Bay coming into this matchup 13-12-5. Edmonton 13-12-1. Head-to-head, Tampa Bay 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Tampa Bay coming off a Vancouver loss. Edmonton, they're still hot on an 8-game winning streak, coming off a big Chicago win. Tampa Bay just 1-5 on the road, 2-8 on the road against Edmonton. And during this stretch, Edmonton is 5-0 at home. I mean, they're hot, insanely hot right now, playing great, riding this hot streak. And we're going to roll with the Oilers at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Seattle Kraken. Kraken opening up as home favorites at minus 230. Chicago plus 190 with the over-under at 5.5. Chicago coming into this matchup 9-18-1. The Kraken 9-14-7. Head-to-head, the Kraken are 4-3 in the last 7 head-to-head meetings. Chicago on a 2-game losing streak. They did beat the Kraken in their last meeting 4-3. Kraken coming off a big Florida win, ending their 8-game losing streak they were on. Yeah, the Kraken have looked just awful. I just can't imagine paying minus 200 or higher for this Kraken team. I'll take a shot with the Blackhawks plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Florida Panthers versus the Vancouver Canucks. Florida opening up as road favorites at minus 115. Vancouver plus 100 with the over-under at 6. Florida coming into this matchup 17-9-2. Vancouver 19-9-1. Head-to-head, Florida 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Florida coming off that Seattle loss, 4-0. Bad loss Florida had right there. Vancouver on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Tampa Bay win. Vancouver play very well at home. They're 13-4 at home here. I think they're a decent underdog today, and I'm going to take a shot with Vancouver plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto opening up as big home favorites at minus 260. Columbus plus 210 with the over-under at 6.5. Columbus coming into this matchup 9-16-5. Toronto 15-6-5. Head-to-head, Toronto 6-2-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Columbus coming off a Florida loss. Toronto coming off a Rangers win. Columbus, they're 1-11 on the road. Horrible road team. Toronto 5-1 at home. I like Toronto here, but the better head-to-head team. This Columbus team just can't win on the road. And I'm going to take the Maple Leafs at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Capitals versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers opening up as home favorites at minus 140. Washington plus 120 with the over-under at 5.5. Washington coming into this matchup 14-8-3. The Flyers 15-10-3. Head-to-head, the Flyers are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Washington on a little 2-game winning streak, coming off a Chicago win. Flyers coming off that Nashville loss. Washington, they've been good against Philly, 10-5 against the Flyers, and then 6-2 on the road against the Flyers. So they've been very good on the road, especially against the Flyers here. I think they're a solid underdog today. I'm going to take a shot with the Capitals plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Detroit Red Wings. Carolina opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Detroit plus 150 with the over-under at 6.5. Carolina coming into this matchup 15-12-1. Detroit 15-9-4. Head-to-head, Detroit 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Carolina coming off an Ottawa win. Detroit coming off a St. Louis win. Both teams coming off some wins after some bad losing streaks both of them have been on. I see this as a pretty evenly matched matchup here. Both teams have been struggling. Finally able to get into the win column here. I think I'm going to take a shot with Detroit plus 1.5 at home. In the last matchup, we got the Calgary Flames versus the Minnesota Wild. Wild opening up as home favorites at minus 160. Calgary plus 130 with the over-under at 6.5. Calgary coming into this matchup 11-14-4. The Wild 10-12-4. Head-to-head, Calgary 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Calgary on a 3-game losing streak right now, coming off a Vegas loss. They did lose to Minnesota 5-2 in their last meeting. Minnesota coming off a Kraken win. Calgary, they are 6-3 against Minnesota. They've been good head-to-head. Had a bad loss against them last time. Minnesota is playing pretty well right now, though. They are 5-2 in their last 7. And, yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot with the Wild at home in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.